We just parked right over there. This is the last spot that we started at or ended up at on the Perkiomen Trail, and Vincent's restaurant was back there. And then up here is that PA Live Steamers. They have the smaller scale railroad here, and our destination is Ron's at the very least today, and then maybe further going towards Collegeville. Beautiful day, Sunday, August 10th. It's about, I guess, 11 o'clock, and 78 degrees maybe. I think the high is going to be 88 maybe. Wow, look at that. Now in our last video, we didn't walk past all this, so this is kind of neat to see. I have to think about visiting here sometime just to check it out. I'm not a real railroad buff, but it looks pretty cool. I'm not sure what you call this up here that we're looking at right now. It's just there's a lot of electric lines just coming into that area. Is it a substation or something like that? You know, you got me. I'm not an electrician. Constellation, private property, blah, blah, blah. But that's where we're at. That was a pretty large tree that came down there. Wow. I didn't realize that this was some kind of memorial. I just thought of something laying on it. And apparently it's a Hawaiian thing or something like that. Huh. There you go. I'm not sure exactly what that is. Maybe it's a burl. Yes, a warty tree. Ah, there's another growth up there too. And a little trail down to the creek here. Let's take a little look, see what we got. Water looks crystal clear. Tree, all dirt all over the way. Bridge coming up, and I'm assuming that's for Ron's because it isn't that long of a walk. The kiddos fishing. Creek looks beautiful. So this is the parking area at Ron's. We have decided that we're going to go a little bit further. We're not sure how much further, but we are going. But it's a short, I mean, I don't even know if it was a mile, to be honest with you. Nice little walk. And now we have some signage. Just the Perkiomen Creek Water Trail. And let's see where we might be. There we go. You are here. So we started out quite a few videos ago, all the way out here in Green Lane. And we've hiked every bit of this all the way through in several different videos. And yeah, right there is where we are. And Collegeville isn't too far. It's let's see, 1.5 miles. That would be great to make that today, and then we could do these sections up along in here. Arcola Road, I especially want to visit. That was really pretty down there. Very scenic too. But that's for another time. But we're going to continue on from where we are. Not sure how far we're going to go. It would be nice to make it to Collegeville-ish. But if we don't, we don't. Coming up, we'll walk underneath the bridge here. And be honest with you, I don't know what the name of the road is. It runs right into Ron. Well, it's actually 113, but they might have an actual name for it here. And up there, the intersection of 29 and 113 in Ron's, just outside of Collegeville. There's your noses. There you are. And this part of the trail has the creek right next to it for a little while. I tend to walk on the grass because it's a little softer than that macadam. I'm not exactly an old fogey, but you know, my feet hurt sometimes on these macadam surfaces and even the stone surfaces. I really do enjoy the earth and grass type trails. Pops of color here on the trail today. Means that it's middle of August. We don't have much longer before all this will start changing color and then bringing us into the winter months, which isn't as conducive for hiking, but I must admit I like the cooler weather a lot more. I even enjoy winter well more than summer. But I make the best of it and enjoy whatever I can in the summer. And right now, for the last week or so, it's been pretty nice here in Pennsylvania in August. We're headed into some upper 80s and lower 90s for a little while. Fortunately, not a ton of rain the last week or so, which is glorious because it just saturated the ground, made it very difficult to mow. And obviously it's difficult not only in that perspective but also or in that aspect, but also for homeowners with flooding and that kind of stuff. Many basements filled up to the first floor. Don't know, not sure. Did it pertain to the railroad? Delia there. I don't know. This is like halfway between Ron's and Collegeville. It's neat how they put the trail up off the road here like this. And if this is partially private property, thanks to the owners for allowing this to be. Either way, whoever is responsible, thank you. This is a nice little walk. Mrs. Lumberjack and her mother are enjoying it. And I am glad that we're walking out to Collegeville because there's no real parking areas between Ron's and Collegeville that I know of. I know that when we get up to Collegeville, then I might be walking back to the car and they might go have lunch or something like that. And I'll come and pick them up. Just walking through some more stone. I guess they moved. I don't know. Maybe it was just like this and whatever. Not sure. Tree hanging on the side over there. It's really neat. You know, I have to admit that I thought this section would be rather boring because it's right next to the road. And it's very interesting. They've done a great job. It's a nice walk. Part of Ron's. They're a stone or quarry division or whatever, processing. My mother-in-law says some building over here that actually is running and doing something. We are really pretty much in Collegeville now because I saw Royal Farms down there. And I think what this will do is dump us up near where the old Acme was in the Collegeville Diner. I'm not completely sure, don't quote me on it. But yeah, so here we are. We made it to Collegeville. Not bad for 80 years old. All right, well, thanks a lot for coming along. That was about 2.5 miles. My mother-in-law was a trooper, made it all the way here. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you next time on Lumberjack in the Woods.